Hello everyone, Nathan here, and welcome to the first edition of the What You've Missed monthly series. And basically the idea is, earlier this month I posted a video letting you know that I'm going to start doing alttech exclusives, which basically means that I'm going to be making videos that are excluded from YouTube, both in the name of supporting alttech platforms and to try and help grow my audience there, and to try and help siphon some YouTube users on over. And so basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to break down what you guys missed over the month, if you're only watching me on YouTube, that is. And then I might just mention a few vloggy type things or channel updates, that kind of thing, because otherwise it would make for a pretty short video. So we'll get right into what you've missed for the month of January 2021. If you are only on YouTube, then you would have missed Celeste, Episode 7, Carrion, featuring KillRed of the Colors of Gaming, Episode 15, Sonic the Hedgehog, Episode 3, and once again, Celeste, Episode 9. So if you were only watching me on YouTube, then you would have missed all that. And the easiest way to find that will be the Minds links down below, because whenever I try to, as often as I can, promote my videos on Minds.com. And I was going to put the direct links to the videos in the description down below. And I mean, maybe guys let me know if you want me to do that. But the reason why I decided to do it this way is because when I post on Minds, I have the links to all versions of the video, like the version of it on Bitshoot, the version of it on Odyssey, the version of it on, on Fruit Lab, or wherever it is that it's being posted. Because otherwise, I mean, if I did that the same in the description of this video, then, it'd just be this huge chunks of links in the video, in the description, especially next month, because, there was only 4 for the month of January, but February, there would probably be twice as many alttech exclusives. So, yeah, there you go. So, also, I just figured just while I've got you here, and I'd give you a few updates. Like, for example, I have made a playlist page, and basically what that amounts to is I would have done this on Minds as well, but while Minds has great like blogging tools and stuff like that, you can't do like tables or columns or anything like that, and that's kind of what I was going for. So on Steemit, I've made a page that is a 3-column layout that's of playlists of games that I've gone through, and so there's like an image to go with it, as well as a title, and then underneath the image will be either the link to like a Bitshoot playlist, or for Odyssey, or in some cases for Utreon, which is a newer site that I'm on. And that way it's kind of a one-stop place where I can continuously update it and add new games or new series on it, for that, so that way it's kind of an easy way for you to discover what else I may have gone through. Because up until this point, I mean, aside from the playlist page on YouTube, which kind of has its own problems, there hasn't really been a way to do that. So this is how it'll be going forward, and it'll be the top link in the description of pretty well most of my videos going forward. And yeah, so if you want to see that, that's a good way to do it. Also, just a quick little disclaimer. While I don't exactly have Bitshoot and Odyssey playlists in the technical sense, the way I kind of make it work is that I have a unique hashtag in the Bitshoot videos. It's usually something like Nathan Sifu Gaming plus whatever the title of the game is. And then for Odyssey, and actually the solution for Odyssey is kind of even nicer, because if you take an Odyssey link, a link to an Odyssey video, and then put it in a comment on the video, it'll actually embed the video, so you can watch it right there, and you can even full screen it. And there isn't really, I mean, other than a character limit, there really isn't a limit to how many embeds you can do. Like, you can do multiple embeds. I think the max I was able to fit in was 23, I think. And then I would just say, have another link for, say, episode 24, so that way you could continue on. So yeah, basically, if you want to catch up on a series for any of the Odyssey playlists, it'll just be through the pinned comments. Also on Bitshoot, there'll be previous and next links in the top of the description of the video. So yeah, that's kind of how you navigate through that. And the other thing I wanted to mention just real quick is unfortunately a bit of an issue with Bitshoot. And while it hasn't been a problem for me lately, there are people that are still really having trouble with Bitshoot's uploader and getting stuck in processing. So I thought I'd offer a little bit of help in that direction. It is a technical issue that I know that they're trying to work on, and maybe perhaps the reason why they haven't been able to fix it yet is because maybe they're about to roll out some bigger feature like HD video or something, and maybe the implementation of that is going to fix the problem, so they don't really have, they can't justify the resources to go fix the uploader now. Although, to be honest, I wish they would, because there are people who I know are being discouraged with Bitshoot's upload problems, and I know one in particular, Indie Timmy, actually. He was saying that, you know, he liked uploading to Bitshoot when it worked, but it frustrated him to the point that he just kind of couldn't continue. So that, you know, I found that a little saddening. I found that a little disappointing. So I hope that's something that Bitshoot can get out of the way. But for those of you who want to stick through it, the method that I find works is I usually open 3 tabs at once and try uploading to all 3. Usually one of them sticks. Also, I heard from D-Pad Chad that uploading an AVI file typically works best. So, you know, if you're really having trouble with it, you know, maybe consider encoding your video as an AVI. Just a thought. Hopefully it works for you. Just a couple other things I wanted to mention before ending off this video. I haven't been posting indie game dev vlogs in a really long time. And the reason for that is for a couple reasons. Namely that, you know, I'd set out goals for myself, but then that would kind of branch out into sub-goals. And it's kind of a, I guess you could say kind of a distracted direction that I'm going in. But I am making progress regardless, even if it wasn't what I originally set out to do. But actually, the main reason, more so than that, or the new reason I should say, is that I was listening to somebody the other day, and they were saying basically that if you're making a game or a comic or a book or basically some medium of entertainment, that largely you should just kind of keep your mouth shut at least about specifics. So I think maybe that was kind of my problem. I was getting a little bit too deep into the specifics because, you know, I'm excited for it. I'm excited for some of the things that I'm working on, and I want to talk about it. And I shouldn't. I should be much less specific. So I think maybe what I'll do instead, if I decide to post videos, it'll just be more on the topic of game development or pixel art development. Like it might be something like, and actually one that I was thinking of posting recently or posting soon rather. I recently found that when designing the female protagonist of the game, because I'm not sure if it'll be just male or just female, or if you'll be able to pick male or female. But I actually found, in terms of say making outfits for the characters, it's sort of easier to start with a nude version of the sprite, essentially. And so I might discuss something like that, or maybe specifically something that I learned in pixel art, like, oh, hey, you know, I just learned how to do this, and it looks like metal, or it looks like chrome. There's like kind of a chrome shine effect or something like that, you know, or this, you know, this looks like bricks, or, you know, look how I did a brick in pixel art, you know, something along those lines, or something that I may have learned how to do in Unity. So yeah, I'm going to get a lot less specific for that reason, because I don't want to spill all the candy in the lobby. But also, I'm hoping, and this is a big hope, this is pretty ambitious, I'm going to start a couple of smaller projects, which will not only aid me to learn how to develop certain things in the larger project, but it might also help me, you know, get a game out, say, this year, perhaps. You know, a smaller game, a simpler game. You know, it's not something that's so ambitious. And plus that'll get me going through the publishing process as well, which I think would be pretty neat. And hey, if that happens to turn a profit, that'd be pretty awesome too. Who knows? but yeah, that's pretty much all I want to say about that. So yes, I think that's all I want to say for now. So this was the first edition of the What You Missed in January of 2021, and of course towards the end of February or the very beginning of March, I'll be doing a What You Missed for the month of February. So yeah, follow me on all the alttech video sites. As usual, all the links will be in the description down below. With the Tap My Bio link that shows you every social media that I'm on, every live streaming site that I'm on, every video posting website that I'm on, all that kind of stuff. And then, of course, the playlists, as well as the videos that you missed. And I'm starting to ramble. Stop using Twitter. And I will see you next time.